This is how the wealth of Nigeria is looted on a daily basis, while Nigerians are embraced with hunger and poverty, and the government continues to take loans from the same nation that is looting its resources illegally without any hindrances. Zamfara State is housing the largest functioning gold mine in West Africa and also a home to more than 40% of the entire gold in Nigeria. There are numerous kinds of precious stones in Zamfara State than in any other parts of Nigeria. However, thousands of tons of its resources are being mined illegally on a daily basis. It is heartbreaking that over 71 million Nigerians are living in extreme poverty, while some members of the elites collaborate with these foreigners to milk all the valuable resources and wealth at the expense of the ordinary Nigerian citizen and Nigeria at large. There is a high-level mining of gold going on in several parts of Zamfara State, and only few of these operators are licensed by the federal government. While the majority others are operating illegally, they empower banditry to cover up and keep away the attention of people from their mining territories so that it becomes a no-go and a no-interest area for outsiders. They made thousands of native indigenes fled and abandoned their communities due to banditry and mining hazards, especially in the Anka and Bukuyum alongside its neighboring villages. This is an age-long conspiracy championed by some elites of the state. How would a Chinese man invade the forest of a territory for secret and illegal mining without the help of a host? According to a former minister, Dr. Uchechukwu Oga, and a human rights lawyer, Femi Falana, a total of $9 billion worth of gold is illegally taken out of the country annually using private jets.
Do you know the implication? That annually, $9 billion worth of gold is illegally taken out of Nigeria with according to a former minister, Dr. Oga, through private jets. Oh yes, no tax. Do you run a country that way and you are asking the poor, tighten your belt?
The former minister claimed that this illegally extracted gold are always flown out of the country using private jets to avoid security barriers. And just for this reason, the federal government declared a no-fly zone in Zamfara State in March 2021 and banned gold mining activities in the state. But unfortunately, nothing changed. The former governor of the state, Matawale, once disclosed to the former president, Muhammadu Buhari, that some foreign illegal miners give guns in exchange for gold in the state, and that the state government will now begin to buy the golds directly from the artisanal miners in the state and sell to the CBN. In October 2021, an influential retired general in the state was arrested for illegal mining, and afterwards, 2 ex-governors were further indicted for illegal mining in the state, and yet again, 18 Chinese illegal miners were also further arrested and prosecuted, and the list is endless.
Zamfara State Commissioners of Police Usman Nagogo led the operation to the hideouts of the Chinese nationals who are engaging in illegal mining at the Kwali mining site. The police stormed the house where the foreign nationals are residing at Nasara Bukulu community in Bukulu local government of Zamfara State and arrested 2 of them. Also arrested alongside the foreigners was a Nigerian girl. She is said to be a cook and cleaner for the foreign illegal miners. The arrest of the 2 foreigners indicates that it is not only Nigerians who are operating illegally at the Kwali mining site in Zamfara State, but foreigners as well. CP Nagogo explains that the police is committed to ensure the enforcement of the federal government ban on mining activities in Zamfara State.
The overconfidence of these illegal foreign miners continues to double, as most of the time they are being backed up by the strong elites of their mining zones to carry out their activities without proper licenses and even complete immigration documents.
Questions: who brought you? What did you come for? How did you get in here? You don't have passports. How were you able to come in here? They were mining in areas where they didn't have license to, and they were also into mining stones for quarry. They also breached the provisions of the Money Laundering Act. They don't have a SCUMO certificate. They're not registered with SCUMO. They don't pay royalty. There's no evidence of payment of royalty. Other issues are also being handled by immigration, a sister agency, so we're collaborating. There are certain things that are expected to have met in terms of the law before coming into the country. Of the 13 we arrested, only 5 have their passports. The other remaining of them don't have passports with them. But we are also bringing the immigration to look at that aspect. Nigeria is the only country that we have, so we must protect everything that we have. Illegal mining comes with so much danger.
China is getting wealthier while the citizens of Nigeria continues to drag palliatives on the streets. A lot of Nigerians have stood up to condemn the weakness of the federal government in tackling this illegal mining in the northern part of the country, while more action is always showcased against illegal oil bunkering in the south.
Oil bunkering and the rest, the government is very, very active. But we don't see them, we don't see corresponding activeness on the issue of illegal mining that is happening in Zamfara and other places, depriving Nigeria of the needed revenue for development. When we come to fora like this, that issue is not raised.